What's up, guys? Welcome to the Football Showdown. It's a new name. I thought I just needed something different, shake things up a little bit. Didn't really like the old name of Nate Sports Talk, so that's in the past now. We're now the Football Showdown. I'm really excited about the name. I think just adds a little bit more of flavor to it, something to mix it up on the channel. But really quick video. I'm on my way to a WWE live event. I'm really excited. I've never been to one. Just recently started getting back into wrestling a few months ago. Get to go see Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, Jey Uso. But anyway, this will probably be about 5-6 minute video, something really short. But let's get into the main topic. Liverpool. What winter transfer targets do we need in order to be able to compete and win the Premier League this season? If you've seen some of my other videos, you know that I'm really excited about Liverpool's chances this season. I honestly can say that we're favorites right now. I know the last couple days I haven't been too keen on saying that we're favorites, but you watch the way City are playing, and they're not good enough, honestly. I think even when KDB comes back, that's not going to be enough. Their end of the season is too tough for them to keep dropping all these points, losing games, drawing games. They barely beat Luton Town, who were actually really good at the beginning of the game. Once they scored that goal, they kind of just, the intensity just dropped off, and they tried to preserve the lead instead of attack a little bit more, which I would have liked them to see, as they could have even potentially won the game had they played better in that second half. But let's get into it. Obviously, Liverpool, we need a DM. We desperately need one. And I think João Palhinha from Fulham is someone who can get the job done. Really good with his defensive coverage, anticipation, good marking. He's everything that you want from a DM. He's fast, not anything rapid, but fast enough to get the job done. He's really good at making those passes. He can go up forward if he needs to. He's just a really high IQ player. He knows where to be in the right moments. Knows look at Fulham recently. They're scoring a lot of goals and keeping clean sheets in the last two, and I think some of that's due to João Palhinha allowing cover for that back line, something that he could do for Liverpool. He's just really exceptional in the run that Fulham are going on right now. I think in part is due to João Palhinha playing so well. Now, there's going to be a lot of competition for his signature, obviously. He's a really good player. But is he one of those who are obtainable? Yes. Because Fulham aren't really fighting for anything. They're not good enough to be in Europa League or in European competition this season. And they're not bad enough to be in the relegation battle. So they're just kind of stuck in that mid-table position, which for Fulham is a good accomplishment right now. They're a club that lost their best player, or one of their best players, definitely their best attacker, in Mitrovic. And they do have a really good coach in Marco Silva. He's brilliant in what he does, but sorry if you hear my dog. But we're going to have to, he's someone who can be bought, unlike a Douglas Luiz from Aston Villa, who's probably untouchable at this point because they are pushing for a title. They're pushing for top four. Someone else that I would like to see us try and get in that position is Joshua Kimmich from Bayern. He's a really good talent, world class. He's someone who could be obtainable from Bayern if they are if they're wanting to reinvest into their squad, because we all know that they're someone who don't have the most riches amongst the big clubs in the world, because the Bundesliga doesn't provide those funds, as is not really a popular league right now like the Premier League or La Liga. So they could use some extra funds if they are to reinvest in the squad, and going out there and getting 80 mil for Joshua Kimmich could be a good signing for us. He's world class. He can play right back as well. So he can cover that right side of the pitch for us to cover for Trent and allow Szoboszlai to get forward. Also really good on the ball, really technical player. I can't sing enough about his praises. Obviously, in a perfect world, I'd rather go Joshua Kimmich over João Palhinha, but let's be realistic. It's going to be much harder to get Kimmich away from Bayern, a club like Bayern, who are competing for the Champions League, the Bundesliga, compared to João Palhinha, who's just hanging around mid-table in the Premier League. Next up, we desperately need a center back. Konate's always injured. As much as I like him, he's not. You can't count on him. Just like Reece James, you can't count on him to stay healthy either. Matip is out for the season, and even if he were healthy, he's also an injury risk as well. And Quanta, to rely on him to be our backup for when Konate inevitably goes down, is too much to ask for from someone that young. If this was last season when we were fighting for 4th, 5th place, then I'd say that's fine. Allow Kwanzaa to develop because that was a rebuilding season. But this season, we're competing for the league title, and we need the best players in order to win the best trophy in the world, or one of the best trophies in the world. So Gonzalo Inacio from Sporting, I think, is really good. He's a left-sided center back, someone who could grow into and learn under VVD, replace him one day, not anytime soon, but eventually VVD will need replacing, and I'd rather us be proactive instead of reactive to that. He can also step out into the left back position and then slot in so that way we have a back three when Trent goes forward, and we have 3 good quality center backs that we can rely on. Who else was I? Maxime Lacroix. I don't view him as anything special. He's just really fast. He's not Van de Ven though. Van de Ven can at least be sound defensively, and I think Lacroix isn't that sound defensively. I think he's more like a Kevin Mbabu. I think that was his name, Kevin Mbabu, the outside back for Wolfsburg. Antonio Silva, that's the other guy I'm thinking of. Antonio Silva from Benfica. He's really good. I think he's having a struggling season this year, but Benfica as a whole are kind of having a struggling season as well. So I wouldn't put that solely on him. Maybe it's a little too soon to go get him. Maybe I'd wait another season before reaching in for him. But lastly, Ousmane Diomande is also a really, really, really good talent. He's someone who can play on the right side and replace Konate eventually. I think his ceiling is higher than Konate's is. As we know, Konate is pretty injury prone and he isn't able to get enough games in a row. But also, Giorgio Scalvini from Atalanta. This is the last center back that I'll be looking at. He's really class. He's pretty good. He really good playing on the ball. He can play on the left or right. He's more of a right center back, but he can also play on the left center back position as well, as he's good with both feet. Another ball playing defender, but can clean up when he needs to as well. Good in the air from what I've read, if I remember that correctly. Let me know what you guys think about the transfer targets. Do you think that we need other positions, or do you think the guys that I forgot to mention someone down below? If you haven't, please like, comment, share, subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next one.